Okay, so I just saw the PS5 Pro, and I'm gonna have to say, why is it $700? I want to discuss about this. So, Sony's making really bad decisions here. They just made like Concord, released it like at this point like 3 weeks ago, and it's already failing. And to capitalize off the fact that, to correct that mistake is to charge $700 for a PS5 Pro with slightly better improvements, right? Which, quote unquote, there's improvements to like other games like Final Fantasy, Ratchet&Clank, I think God of War. I'm not too sure. It's ridiculous. It makes me to the point I just want to. It's better to just get a PC. Like I've been playing PlayStation for a long time, since I was a little kid, right? But the more and more I see of these decisions, I'm just like, it's just greed, right? It's really just corporate greed. The more and more I see this, it's just why, And I don't know anymore, y'all. Like, what do you guys think of this? Like, seeing the PS5 at $700. I might as well just get the PS5, the regular PS5. It's just better that way at that point, right? It's just better yet, or just a PC in general. A PC at this point is just better. And I want to also add, there's not that many games. there's not that many games for the PS5 compared to like the PS2, PS3 era, y'all. Look, I'm not gonna say like, oh, don't buy the PS5. If you're gonna buy it, I mean, hey, by all means, it's your money. Me, no, I'm not. I'm not. Like, if my PS5 right now was to not operate at all, I'll just get a new one. I'll just get like the regular version. It's the slightly better upgraded PS5 Pro with just the visuals being like slightly better. No, I'm good. I'm good, to be honest. It's just saddening, man. Like, I don't even know anymore. I just don't know anymore, man. It's crazy. You gotta think of this way. The price on that thing, $700. That's a lot. That's a lot. Things are expensive nowadays. Things are vastly expensive. You got your groceries, you got your electricity, your water bills, your internet bills. Shit, not just that, but like if you're a gamer / YouTuber like me, buying games is radically expensive too. So for someone to say like Sony, in this economy, I decide to buy a PS5 Pro for $700, you are mad. You are fucking mad. You guys gotta be smoking some shit over there to think that granted, there's gonna be people that will buy it, and like I said, I'm not really opposing that. It's just like, for me, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm really just not gonna do it, to be honest. There's just no point. I don't see no point. If anything, if there's any consolation to this, I cannot really think of anything that's kind of, any type of consolation, but here we are. It's also like this, yo. Games nowadays are expensive. The games I play for content purposes and also in my own time, aka fighting games in this case, because I don't really play any other like games at this point. The only really games I truly play are basically fighting games, aside from Fortnite, but I don't really play Fortnite as much as I used to like a couple years ago. I still play it to this day, so it's not really that crazy, but I really just play fighting games, to be honest. And even then, they're expensive too, The stuff I make content for, like, it's just what I play even when I'm not making videos. And they're fun. Don't get me wrong, they're fun. They're still expensive too. And even then, like, when they're expensive, they have their shops, they have their monetization going on, both Street Fighter and Tekken. I don't play MK1 anymore, so for me, I'm saving money off that. But, the point of this video is to say, like, things are expensive, and so is that PS5 Pro. It's not worth your money. It's really not. It's just doing too much, really. Like I said, not opposing anyone who buys it. It's just, you gotta think of it like this. We're in 2024, where everything is expensive. I just said a lot of things that are. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. And I don't know. Also for the fact that they got rid of features. And I haven't even talked about the fact of hold on. Let's go to the next replay, and I'll say it in a second. So let's also add this fact here. So it's $700, right? That's not including the stand and the disc drive. It's a digital only PS5. So to make this matter worse, what's it called? The stand is expensive. I think it's like an extra third. I think it's $70 or something. I could be wrong. And then plus the stand, which is like $30. I could also be wrong about that. But think of it that way: $700, right? Just for the PS5 Pro, and then $70 for the disc drive, and then an extra $30 for the fucking stand. That's $800 for that shit. $800, and that's also not. I forget this fact. They also charge. I think they made the controllers like an extra $5 or something, depending on the color at this point. So they're like $70. I don't know what it is in Canada and other regions, but $70 plus. So if they're like to add 5, that's $74.99. Yeah, it's a bit pricey there. It's fucking pricey. I won't lie. So I don't know what to say anymore, y'all. Like I really don't. So in my opinion, to all this, it's fucking expensive. There's no other way to put it, to be honest. To close this video off, I just want to say, if Sony is not gonna, listen to their fans and like actually provide some games that like people actually want, instead of like what Concord gave to us, and then now they're trying to, try to obviously get this PS5, this Pro PS5 to kind of cover their losses. Well, look, people are gonna vote with their wallets, and I'm gonna vote with mine and not really go with this. So I'm just gonna say that as it may. I may not be the only one who probably is gonna decide to like not buy this. There's probably gonna be a bunch of other people in the gaming community not to buy this. Some might, some won't. Just depends, I guess. But for me, no, I'm not doing that, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is see how this turns out. I'm gonna see how Sony decides to do this, to be honest, how they're gonna handle this situation. Yeah, so other than that, that's pretty much about it. I do want to know, what do you guys think of this whole PS5 situation, the PS5 Pro? Do you guys think $700 for, a console that with slightly better graphics and more expensive, that probably isn't worth your money, to be honest? I don't even think it's worth money, to be honest, in general. But I mean, hey, I guess if I'd like, the only reason I genuinely believe that like this could possibly be spent is like, let's say someone was to like buy it for someone for like a gift. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, hey, or like you win it somewhere. If you win it, like if you just find a way to get it for free, I mean, that's fine. Like it's all good. I feel like that's like not a bad idea. Like if I were to like win this at a tournament, or someone gifted to me, okay, that's a completely different story, but I just don't think it's worth it, honestly. I really just don't. It's really just not. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.